Hi guys, welcome aboard. If you're new here, I'm glad you came by. If you're not new here, I'm glad you came by. My name is John and we're at the Frickin' Jeep channel. The Frick is because it's Frick Sawmills, and the Jeeps is because I used to play with old Jeeps. Don't do too much of that Jeep stuff anymore, but every now and then I get a little enthusiastic, go back there and scratch one or dust one off because it got so much dust in them. The white one has tags on it. The red one, I think we'd let the tags drop on it. Anyhow, this is going to come out on New Year's Day. I'll be putting it on tonight, which is New Year's Eve. So this is a New Year's Eve video, but most people probably not going to see it till New Year's. And you probably won't see it till the afternoon because of having to have indulged maybe too much. Hope not, but that's it. We have no plans here. Yesterday I didn't get anything done. Well, I got a little bit done, but I had a birthday party to go to. It was my cousin, and it was over in Annapolis, so it took about an hour drive, and it started at 4. So we had to leave here at, well, I had to start getting ready at 2, so that kind of, you know, I don't ever get started till 2, so that blew that out. But man, that was a really, really good party. And I think they went until 10 o'clock. We got out of there probably about 8:30. Great place, great food, great everything. Just had a really good time. So if you're listening to me, thank you for inviting me. Anyhow, I want to make sure that everybody gets a happy New Year's, and I hope next year's is even better than this year. If it was good for you this year, I hope it's even better for you next year. If it was bad for you this year, I hope it's even better for you next year. Doesn't matter where you were, I hope next year is even better than this year. But on the last video, I meant to give out a shout out to somebody, and I forgot to write it down, so I wrote it down this time. And I got all the way down here, and I left it up where I wrote it down at. That's how not together we are anymore. Anyhow, McGuire and Son Sawmill. Go down and check him out. He's getting ready to rebuild, as I recall, an engine. I don't remember what it was out of, but he's very interesting. Got a lot of good stuff, and you'll learn something down there, probably more than you're going to learn from me, because I don't really have too much to teach. I just kind of whack and hack at logs when they go through the sawmill, but it works for me. So whack and hack, and that's the way it is. And there's another one, but I don't know how to say. I think it's Covalt Land Clearing and Excavating LLC. C-O-V-A-L-T. I'm not good at reading things, so I just ran into his channel this morning. He's new and getting started, and tell him I sent you down there. He's quite a few steps up from me, and he's redone a Frick Sawmill, Frickin' Jeep, Frick Sawmills. That's kind of how it caught in, and you might find some of that interesting down there too, and more in, you know, like some of my stuff isn't interesting to everybody, but some of it's sometimes interesting to other people. So, you know, I try to put a variety of, I don't try to put a variety of stuff on, I just try to put on what I do, and every day is a variety. I'm getting ready to show you something that I really wasn't planning on having to do. And then old Wayne at Wayne's World Garage. I think he should change it to Wayne's World Frick Sawmill and Garage. So I'm going to try to get him to change the name of his channel. I think he would get, because he does an awful lot of sawing of big stuff. There's a crew of old geezers over there, and one young guy, he's the smart one. Anyhow, they do a good job of sawing a lot of big logs all the time, and they turn them by hand. But there's a herd of people to turn them by hand. I've learned, I'm not real sharp upstairs, but I learned if you have more people turning, it's easier. Oh well, then you have more people to watch out. So that gives me Happy New Year's to you guys. A shout out to McGuire and Sons. Go check him out. Check out, I think it's Covalt Land Clearing and Excavating. And check out Wayne's World. Tell them I sent you down there. And maybe they'll send me money. You think? That would make my New Year's even better. Anyhow, what I'm working on today, I want to be working on this thing. And before working on this, I wanted to be working on the sawmill, the drag chain. Oh, I did, I'm going to forget, if I forget, I'm going to take you off this thing for a second. Those pieces are coming along, but they got put on the side burner. That was the drive unit for the sawdust drag for the #1 sawmill. I did get a hold of the buddy of mine that's got my books, and those are correct chains, correct sprocket, and correct everything, and he did find the casting numbers, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to try tomorrow. Hopefully the places, no, tomorrow's New Year's. I don't think anybody's going to be open. Getting the Tuesday or Wednesday, try to start getting the flights. The flights are the little crossbars that pull the sawdust out, or I guess that's what they call them. I guess it might be like a submarine sandwich. You know, it's a submarine sandwich here, it's a grinder there, or it's a foot long here, or who knows what, wherever. Anyhow, what I got sidetracked to is I had to make this piece here today, and I got chippies all over. I'll show you where this goes in a minute if I remember smart enough to take it down. I guess you can see the steps in it. They didn't need to be stepped, but I was trying to make a radius kind of round. This is for a bolt. This is for a bolt. I got to drill 2 holes in it, then push it up. There's some unistrut that I'm going to take down there. And my boiler, it's a tired old boiler. What can I tell you? Now we're going to go down there. I think we're done up here. I should turn the lights off, but I'm not that smart. I got lots of chippies. As soon as you clean them up, you can make more. Let's go down there and kind of show you what happened. I have the thing, you figure this boiler's been running for 25 years. And the problem is, I burn almost all oak, which you wouldn't think that's a problem. That's nice wood, but oak and steel do not get along, and my boiler is made out of steel. That's one of the big problems. So it likes to get eaten up. And the creosote, I guess, has got the acid in it from the oak, and it just likes to get eaten up. So here, if you can see, you might be able to see, I'm going to kind of show you. I'm trying to see if that's going up there. Yeah, I think it's there. What happened, or one of the things, what I thought happened and now what I think happened, so it even changed my program as I was going along. So what basically happened was, I thought that all this steel here had rotted. Now you can't see it here, but see, that goes into the, this is called a breach. And smoke started blowing out of there big time, and I couldn't figure out what was going on down here. I had some messes down here, and I'm going, what's going on? Well, the smoke comes out of there when you have the, if you turn the draft fan on. Right now the draft fan is not on. I can turn it off and have natural draft, but watch when it will probably start blowing smoke up there. See if, maybe not. But anyhow, you can't see it. It's blowing a little bit out. I'll throw a piece of wood in there. It'll smoke like a freight train, I think. I guess it depends on how much combustion you got in there. Let me throw a piece of, yeah, that piece ought to smoke a little bit. Depends how much fresh wood you got in there. If you have fresh wood in there, it smokes pretty good. I just put one piece of wood in there because I've been keeping it on low burn. But you can see the stuff kind of playing. So I thought when I first started that this had rotted away. And it's blowing out stuff and soot and all sorts of stuff. So I decided I went into town and got this piece of aluminum because it wouldn't react, and I was going to put it up there like that. And I said, oh crap, I cut this down too far. See this, because it's close to this piece right here. See that I only got a little bit of space, so that I cut this out. Maybe you can see that. And I thought I cut it down too low, but what I'm looking at now is I didn't cut it out too long. I accidentally did okay. But I'm going to take you off the stand so I can go up there and explain or show you or see. If this was down here, this is supposed to be covering this. So this piece here is come down. The chimney is pulling it down, is what I think is happening. So, no, that wouldn't, if the chimney was pulling it down, this would be down. I don't know, this is down. You can see this is down below what it should be. And that's what I got to get up. So, my plan is, take this Unistrut, if you guys know what Unistrut is. I have some, these are 3-inch, 2.5 inch, I think they're 2.5, they're 3-inch main coming out to a T to a 2.5. And my battery's flashing at me. Look at that mess down in there. Not much you can do about it. This battery just came out of the charger. A daggone battery. So anyhow, I'm going to put a Unipiece strut across there. Then I'm going to put another one from the piece that goes across down here. You can't see that, across here, up and push this back up to where it belongs. That's my plan, to push this back up to where it's belong. Then I'm going to cover this whole thing with silicone and put that aluminum piece in there, drill a hole in it here and a hole in it down there. And I'm trying to speed things up because the stupid battery's flashing at me. Yeah, I was thinking that comes down. Now see those bolts up there on that stainless steel stud, you can't see it, has been eaten completely off. So is that one. I know this bottom stud inside is completely off. And those are stainless steel quality. Well, those are all threads actually, but it was stainless steel. Anyhow, that's what the beast looks like. It looks like the safety valve might be leaking a little bit there. No big deal. I don't know what we got as temperature in here. We got almost 180. You can't, there it goes, almost 180. I have no stack temperature up there right now. I don't know if that is turned off because it was satisfied. Yeah. If that lever is facing me here this way, that means there's no fan going. So if I turn it the other way, it probably ought to smoke out of up there. I got to, this is overriding the thermostat now, so it should come on. And I'll bet it starts, I mean, it just fills this whole place with smoke. It's making a liar out of me. That fan should have come on. That should, yeah. Oh, it just came on now. You see that lever going up? I would have, okay, you can start to see a little bit of that smoke coming out of there. But it comes out of there gangbusters. When you got a lot of wood in there, I only have one stick of wood in there. Let me turn this. This is off, and then that's on. This is a bypass, so the fan will come on and blow automatically. This is off, and then this is just on, running off the thermostat. This just turns everything on. So if you got to start your fire up when you first go or something like that, well, you turn it on anyway here. But sometimes you want to turn this bypass on to fill the chamber with air, so when you open it up you don't get a backdraft. That's what that's for. Anyhow, the house here is calling right now. So the water temperature going out is 176, and we're coming back at, I don't know if you can, 132 it looks like. So it's pulling, I'm pulling 280, there's 280,000 BTUs of coils that it's pulling out of here. So that ain't too bad, only losing that much. I'll lose, I figure, 15 degrees per coil when they're running. Anyhow, that's a wrap it up. Now the other thing that I was going to have you do is leave me a comment down below. If I get over there, you won't be able to see me. I guess maybe, I don't know if you can see me back here. I'll hide back there. I don't know if I can. I have to have to get down. Get down. Yeah, get down. I can only go up to the bottom of the lights. Maybe you'll be able to see me. I don't know. If you made it this far, there. I got to get down a little bit. If you made it this far, Happy New Year. And I want you to leave me a comment below. What did you get for Christmas that you liked? What did you get for Christmas that maybe, nah, we won't say didn't like. You gotta like everything you get for Christmas. Leave me a comment on what you wish you had found underneath that tree. I don't care whether it's a new car, whether it's a new sawmill, or whether it's a new house, or what you have. What would you have liked to find under that tree? Now the normal stuff, peace on earth, everybody like everybody, stop the shooting, stop, you know, being sick and all that stuff. That's serious stuff. This comment's kind of fun stuff. What would you like to have found underneath that Christmas tree? Or what would you like to find under that Christmas tree? I don't know, what would you like to have found under the Christmas tree that you didn't find? Now I guess that's the best way to leave a comment, and make it anything you want. You might want to found the White House underneath the Christmas tree. You might want to found a 300-foot yacht under the Christmas tree. You might want to found a boiler that doesn't leak. What do you call it? Doesn't leak fumes underneath the Christmas tree. But leave what you wish you'd found under the Christmas tree. So Happy New Year. We'll see you guys. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I got 3 shorts to put on that I forgot to put on this morning. So look for them. I'll put them on tonight too. Now I'll put them on tomorrow morning. Give you something good to look at. The old battery's still flashing. Hung in there for a flashing, didn't it? Happy New Year. Bye bye.